as we know, yesterday we had great fun. I already presented my speech. So today it's your time. And before you start, I would like to say you one thing, that always, if you really want to achieve your goal, if you want to reach to your destination, so remember one thing. When you challenge others, you may fail. When you challenge others, you may fail. But when challenge you, especially when you challenge yourselves, every time you will win. Because you have to beat yourself, again you have to win yourself. Again you have to beat yourself, again you have to win yourself. So you will improve yourselves, what I mean to say. So just remember your past speeches. Get the motivation from your past speeches, whatever you gave, and what you are going to give today. Don't worry. You are well prepared now. You have a lot of things in your brain. Now just gather the courage and throw it. Express yourself. And you will win. So first of all, I would like to invite Rutva.
Good evening to our respected sir and my all dear friends. Today is the topic about my memorable days. So I am going to start. Our life is bound with different experiences. Some are memorable, some are interesting, and some are boring too. But still, all days we come across it. It will be very interesting and memorable too. कभी कभी कुछ यादें हमारे कमरों की इतनी खिड़कियां खोल देती है कि हम दंग रह जाते हैं। बहुत खूबसूरत होती है ये यादें, बहुत खूबसूरत होती है ये यादें कि हमारे बीते हुए कल के पुराने टुकड़े को समेट के हमारी यादों में हमेशा ये महफूज रखती है। Memories are just like a sweet box. Once you open it, you just can't take only one bite. Yes.
Correct. Absolutely.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you, sir. I have many memorable days to share with you, like first day of school, the first experience to give a board exam, and first trip. Then when I went alone on trip. But today I'm gonna tell you about my memorable trip. Actually, my parents are fond of traveling, so they always plan 2 trips in a year. Once in a summer vacation and the second one in a Diwali vacation. Till now, I forgot to tell you about that when I was just 1.5 years old, first trip of mine was when I visited Bangalore, Ooty and Mussoorie. My granny was also come with us. And then after till now, I visited whole Rajasthan, Punjab, Himachal Pradesh, Haridwar, Nainital, Mussoorie, Mahabaleshwar, Goa, Lonavala, Imagika, Khandala and Kerala trip too. So today I would like to share about my Kerala trip. Before I start, I want to say something about Kerala. The Kerala has been named as one of 10 paradise of the world by National Geographic Travel. And the Kerala is famous especially for its ecotourism and backwater.
Wow.
Yes. So I am starting now. We went there in 2018. Our journey was started from Ahmedabad airport, domestic airport. It was my first experience to travel by air. So we had a lot of fun in flight. Me and my sister had snacks in flight. Then after we reached at Kochi airport around 1 o'clock. Then we took bus and went to the hotel. After having lunch, we took rest. And in the evening, we went outside to see the beautiful city Kochi. Okay. So, the Kochi city is also known as the Queen of Arabian Sea. And we saw their Marine Drive, then Church, Manuelis, David Hall. There are many places, there are many popular destinations. And this city had seen a number of foreign associations and thus have become a culture of Kerala, yes, and thus have become a culture of Kerala. Then after we stayed there for a night, and in the next morning we were going to Munnar. Munnar is a hill station, and Munnar has expansion of a tea plantation. And this city sees a growth of and the largest number of tea plants. Then after having lunch, we visited Munnar city and we were shopping there and etc. Munnar is also famous for wildlife sanctuaries. So next early morning, we went there, Chinar Wildlife Sanctuary. This is the house of squirrels, elephants, then red-necked mongoose, and golden jackals, many more animals. We visited Kerala in summer, but still the temperature of Munnar was in the evening is around 15 to 20 degrees. Yes, and we went outside for walking. Then it was suddenly raining start, but the atmosphere was very incredible. We enjoyed a lot there. And then after we returned back to our resort, having dinner, and then we went to sleep. Next day, we left from Munnar and we reached Thekri at noon. Thekri is famous for spice garden and as well as plants too. While having a travel, we felt that the earth seemed to be this like green limestone. The atmosphere, the nature and the scenery was very captivating. We literally, I just can't express that beauty. Then after in the evening we went for spice garden. They are growing cloves, cardamom, sandalwood and many other plants too. So we had bought some spices, and it is also famous for Ayurvedic medicines. Yes. Okay, so this is about Thekri. Then after next day we went Alleppey. It's called Alappuzha too. Alappuzha has only one city which has the both of side river. Actually we were traveling and the river has been flowing both the sides. This city is a combination of river, lagoons, crisscrossed tunnels, etc. And this city has one side beautiful tunnels and river, and the other side has the Arabian Sea. We stayed there in houseboat, so it was a great experience to say. I have never forgot this. I never forget this experience in my life. Houseboat was very beautiful. Yes. And then we left from Alleppey, and the next day we reached Thiruvananthapuram. It's called Trivandrum too. Trivandrum is the capital of Kerala, and combination of culture and heritage with modernity. It is very well developed city in Kerala. And as we know, the Kerala education is very high in India, yes. In the morning, yes, in Trivandrum, in the morning we visited Padmanabheshwar Mandir. There is a culture that we have to wear lungi. So we had worn lungi. A man a male lungi is called as tehmat and a female lungi is called as lacha. So I had worn lacha. And yes, then after we visited Kolam beach, and Kolam beach has a lighthouse. Yes, and our beach resort was right next to lighthouse. But Kolam beach is very dangerous to swim, so we couldn't swim in it. Yes, we just enjoyed there. We just clicked photos and all things. So this is about my Kerala trip that I'll never forget. This is unforgettable trip for me. Thank you so much.
My incredible narration with super pronunciation, absolute perfect body language, and I have no more words to praise. Absolutely wonderful. આ ભવ્ય, અકલ્પનીય, અવર્ણનીય વર્ણન માટે થોડાક શબ્દો ગુજરાતીમાં. બહુ સરસ વર્ણન કર્યું કેરળાનું ઋત્વાએ. ગુજરાતીમાં અમુક શબ્દો મને યાદ આવી ગયા એની માટે. આજે તમે બધાએ આવતા વેત કીધું કે ભાઈ આજે અમારી તબિયત બરોબર નથી ને આમ નથી. ઋત્વા એકે વખત નથી બોલી કે મારી તબિયત બરોબર નથી. અને એટલે આ શબ્દો છે હું ડેડિકેટ કરું છું ઋત્વાને. શું થશે એ ધારનારો હું નથી. શું થશે એ ધારનારો હું નથી. આમ મારી જાતને ગભરાવનારો હું નથી. શું થશે એ ધારનારો હું નથી. આમ મારી જાતને ગભરાવનારો હું નથી. એક બાજી હારી ગયા તો શું થયું? એક બાજી જિંદગીની હારી ગયા તો શું થયું? આમ મેદાન છોડી ભાગવું એ હું નથી. જિંદગી હારી જઈશ મારી, પણ મારી હિંમત હારું એ હું નથી. છું માત્ર કાઠિયાવાડની ધરા પરનો હું કણ માત્ર. છું કાઠિયાવાડની ધરા પરનો કણ માત્ર હું. આમ મોટા આગ જોઈને મુંજાઈ જાવ એ હું નથી.